What is going on, YouTube guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Journey Together and why you should be investing into this set now before it's too late. I know this video is going to get a lot of hate, but I'll explain later. If you guys have not already, feel free to join the Discord. We are on the road to 1,000 members. If you guys want to talk to like-minded people, talk to your boy Pokestocks, feel free to join it down below. And remember, none of this is financial advice. This is all my opinion. Let's hop into this video. JT, no one likes this set. Oh, me. I just made a little rap, guys. That's pretty tough. Journey Together. Let's be real here. One of the most hated modern sets of all time. And I could totally see the point of why this set does not have a lot of love. There's not too much depth to it. In fact, it's really bland if you think about it that way. But as an investor, this set is screaming, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me now before it's too late. I'm only recording this video to be 100% honest, guys, because what happened yesterday with Destin Rivals, where these peaked to $500. $500 for a set that is just 3.5 months old. I don't even know how to say that properly, but that is just mind-boggling to me. And to talk briefly about this, guys, what does this mean? Should you FOMO? Should you sell? Should you buy? My jaw is just dropped, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not touching Destin right now. If I missed out on buying this at $250, then oh, so be it. But me spending $500 is just so out of my budget right now that I can't even afford that personally. But if you guys do have the funds, go watch my previous video about me talking about Destin Rivals, man, because I just yapped all about it. But let's get back to the topic, which is going to be JT. Now, I personally love Journey Together. I love this set. Why? Because everyone hates it. You know, as the investor of the let me rephrase that. The mindset of, you know, a clever investor is to invest into the sets that have potential that everyone hates now. Look at Fusion Strike, man. It's a great comparison. I'm not directly comparing Journey Together to Fusion Strike. Do not get me on that. Do not say that Fusion is JT. I am not saying that. Please don't quote me. Nothing. But JT and Fusion Strike share a lot of similarities. Is that how you say it? I think so. Guys, when Evolving Skies released, it was the Prismatic Evolutions, right? Then what happened after Evolving Skies? Fusion Strike. Did anyone like Fusion Strike? Nope. Did anyone like Journey Together right after Prismatic Evolutions? Nope. Guys, do you know that they share the same timeline? It's kind of interesting if you did not know that. That's why I'm pouring heavily. Now, I'm not saying that because, oh, they came right after Prismatic. No, it's not that. But Journey Together actually has some really valuable cards in this set that I just think are way undervalued. I'm not going to be talking about YJT and going into depth of like the singles. It's just going to be pretty straightforward and pretty clear. The booster box for $238. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like right now we're at an opportunity that is just saying, like, buy me, man. It's just $240, man, and that's even better, guys. For an enhanced booster box, is really solid in price. This is cheaper right now than Stellar Crown, Paradox Rift, and let's make it pretty clear. Journey Together is a whole heck of a lot better than those three sets. And I think if you can really stamp this out, guys, for the near future of this product, it is the only enhanced booster box we've had in the Scarlet and Violet era. So keep that in mind when investing into this. I think that's going to have a massive play because we have Pokemon Center ETBs. We have regular ETBs with promos, and those promos go insane. This is the only Scarlet and Violet product in the Scarlet and Violet era that has a booster box promo. It's so interesting to think about, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. So if you really do the math here, guys, you are buying this booster box for $210. The promo itself is worth $25 to $30, and if you can get it in a 10, it's like a $3 to $4 to even $500 card. So if you really want to do the math, as I was saying, this is really a $210 booster box because the promo itself is worth that much. Keep that in mind, man. It makes it so much more reliable and so much cheaper if you want to invest into this product. We also have the Pokemon Center ETB, which has seen a massive pump, up 45% in the past month, having sales in the $200 range. I think that this product is going to be as great of a buy as, you know, every other Pokemon Center ETB. If you really do think about it, guys, every Pokemon Center ETB from Scarlet and Violet, from Sword and Shield, whatever it is, just has tremendous value into it because there's not too many out there. So pretty straightforward. I'm not going to over yap about a Pokemon Center ETB because if you guys have been watching content from me, any other creator, then you know Pokemon Center ETBs are good and you know the reasons behind them. We also have the Lili's Clefairy gaining 20% of value in the past 3 months. In fact, I find it so interesting because I was preaching this card. I was saying, guys, buy it at $120 because, oh my geez, dude, $120, guys, for a chase card. That's just so crazy. I mean, this is literally, bro, cheaper than every other modern set for a chase. And it's not a bad card. It's a Lily card. And I think that potential is really good. Even for 150, guys, I think it's good. I think it's a great buy until it reaches that $200-300 mark where stuff becomes a little bit more expensive. But even at 150, it's still awesome. So let's make it pretty clear. I think JT is going to be a massive hit in October. In fact, I'm putting a lot of predictions on this set. I think we're going to see booster boxes skyrocket. Yeah, skyrocket, and the entire set get the recognition it deserves that everyone has been waiting for. I know I have a lot of JT fans in the comments and even in the Discord, wherever they are. Comment your love for JT, and let me hear you guys' predictions. But again, what happened with Destin Rivals yesterday, I believe, was a test. I believe it was a test from the market manipulation people, whatever you want to title them, of seeing how they could massively buy out a booster box and see how it affects the price. We peaked at 500 and now we're back down to 452. So the market is doing a massive drawback right now, which is normal, and that's actually taking a lot of weight off many shoulders, including myself, because at least we're not staying at that $500 price point. Prices are coming back down. But I think Journey Together is going to be that next Pokemon card set that is going to have a massive buyout, pushing it to a ridiculous price and then having a drawback with it. But again, JT is just so overlooked. I think that's the great word for it. It's not underrated. It's not undervalued. I think a lot of us know that, but it's just so overlooked. A lot of us pass the fact that this is an enhanced booster box. A lot of us pass the fact that this is a Lily card. And if you could do your history and your research, guys, you're going to find out that these products have a lot of potential in the past to it now. Does that make sense? I mean, Lily cards, bro, like what, $400-500? Enhanced booster boxes, when was the last time we ever got an enhanced booster box? Like 10 years ago? I'm not talking about Mega Evolution, I know that, but like it's just a lot of potential in this set, man. And that's why I poured so much money into JT. That's why I have a booster box. That's why I have a Pokemon Center ETB, and that's why I'm gonna continue to pour money into the set more now than ever. Now, before we end off this video, guys, I do want to do a quick debrief on what's happening, most importantly, with Mega Evolution. If you guys want to stay up to date, I'm going to go over this probably in the next like 3-4 minutes, so stay tuned for that. By the way, Mega Evolution is going to be releasing this Friday. We have Target going to do a massive restock. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. A massive release, not a restock. This is their first wave. And it does say down here, guys, Wednesday, September 24th is going to be the street date. So you could find product a little bit early. ETBs, booster bundles, 3-pack blisters. Keep that in mind. We also, guys, do have Best Buy, first come, first serve. In fact, I went to Best Buy for Black Bolt, White Flare, and release, and stuff was crazy. It was definitely not worth it. I got last in line, and I got nothing. But if you guys do want to waste 5 hours of your day, then feel free to go ahead and get a booster bundle for MSRP. We also have Walmart right now doing a same thing as Target as well. GameStop, first come, first serve. So it's going to be, you know, a pretty straightforward, nothing new, nothing crazy, but just keep that in mind. Also, let me know what you guys are doing for Mega Evo. Personally, Pokestocks, I'm going to be possibly getting a booster box at my local game store for like, I believe 200, hopefully, man. In fact, I'm actually about to call them right now, so I'm so glad I remembered this, because if I didn't, guys, I hope they're still open, bro. Please. Yes, they are open. All right, I'm going to call them right now. I'm going to end this video, guys, right here, because I want to see if I can get anything for a good price. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.